Hey everybody, it is Thursday night, May 24th, 2018, about 8:30, and I thought I would do a Weekend Trader video, an early version ahead of the Memorial Day weekend in the States, and so that's the intent of tonight. Didn't do one last week. Have been pretty active and busy getting the new team and venue going, so as I've tried to do, this is directed at both the trading room folks as well as those in the broader industry. And we'll try to keep it relevant for both of you. I'll keep it fairly brief tonight. I'm really going to try to shut down this weekend. It's been a whirlwind a few months for me in terms of getting this effort up and running. Making a career transition at this end back to full-time trading and facilitating of this effort. And I'm a little tired. So, but as I was telling the team tonight, I guess I want to reflect back on what we have started to do here. I was telling the team tonight that, you know, there was a lot of thought that was put into the live effort, which, you know, took some decisions along the way to do this, and then took some discernment, required some discernment along the way in terms of how do we build this out, and looking at firms and prop firms and other models out there. And, you know, here we are at the end of the third week, and I want to share with really everybody and congratulate a strong number of traders that are part of this, who have provided feedback that has really humbled me. And as I told them tonight, if I'm a little speechless, if I seem a little speechless or stammering tonight, I'm a bit stunned, because I know what I'm about to say is going to sound salesy to some people, and if it is, you know, it will, I guess. But you know, unless people understand and know what's happening, know what you're doing, no one's ever going to know. So, you know, we've just posted in the testimonial page on the website, and I need to change the title. I don't like the term testimonial, but it's really feedback. We have a success story, a channel, if you will, in our room. We've got a number of different rooms where we can segregate a lot of the topics and keep the main chat focused in the trading room. And one of them is called Success Stories. And so that's a bit of a bulletin board where people can go in and celebrate their successes and share their learnings with others. And so what you see in the testimonial page, anyway, is a subset of what folks post there. I do it with initials to retain confidence. And you know, reading through those, the word that comes to me again, as I told the team tonight, is stunned, because I thought we were doing the right thing, and I thought we were on to something, and you know, a lot of questions in terms of how do we model it out and work through some initial bumps. But I'm a bit stunned, frankly, and overwhelmed by the reports and the results that some have had. Now, we know that this is a business where there's a large failure rate. And despite the best venues, environments, education, all that, you know, there's still going to be some degree of, and a large degree of failure in the industry. Yet, I'm also convinced that if you have the right group of people together with the right intentions, then you can do a lot to overcome all of that. And again, I'm not going to read verbatim what's on the page that you can read as well. But when I see something like, you know, today was the single largest capital gain in my 7-year career. I get, you know, I've had one red day in 3 weeks, 15 for 16, including Sundays. You know, he says being a part of this effort is the single greatest opportunity ever afforded to me in my trading career of many years. I don't know how to respond to those. I don't know how to respond to those, because I want to take myself out of the picture, and certainly that's an attribute to the trader, and the traders providing the feedback. You really get all the credit for this, and I also want to thank the leadership team that we put together with Rob and Dane, and Kim and Ben, and you know, we're still learning a lot as we go through this effort. We're learning, you know, the cadence. We're learning the balance of what we're doing, because it is one of the few venues where we do this via audio. You know, I'm kind of like a DJ much of the day while I'm trading and talking through things. And the feedback that really got me tonight was, and you know, I will read this one again. It's on that page, but it says, "I know for me the narration is key. That combined with your incredible knowledge has helped me tremendously. The narration allows me to focus on the charts without having to constantly read the chat, and I would figure it helps you, Don, because you don't have to type." Well, yes, that's exactly correct. Plus, little things you say, breathe, and let the market take care of the trade. These are all helpful in keeping focus. I feel so confident now. Thanks. Thank you again for this room. Now, as I told the team, we had a sequence this afternoon where we were long, and you know, it was going. The market was kind of flipping, flopping up and down through 2-3 points, but we felt that it was you know, strong enough to still warrant holding on to the 28-29 range toward the end of the day. And I was asking at the time, I said, you know, are people, are you nervous? You know, because, you know, I can get nervous in those cases. And, you know, to a large extent, folks were saying, no, your commentary is helping calm us and helping us stay in the market. And certainly there's intention to, you know, what I say and how I say it and when I say it. So, you know, we've learned some lessons over the first few weeks. But I guess my suggestion and recommendation for everybody in the industry is to make use of all the resources and networks and even internally senses. Take advantage of all the senses that you have. There's a great service out there called TickStrike that I know a lot of you folks use. It allows you to hear the market. You can hear the aggressors on the bids hitting the bids or hitting the asks, depending upon the tone, the level of the tone. And in this case, the folks can tell my interest in the market or how aggressive I might be by the tone of my voice, which ramps up and down intentionally. And you know, I'll narrate to, you know, how many toes I have in the trade, whether I'm probing and then I'm adding and all that kind of stuff. And we've coined a couple of new terms. You know, here we go, which is kind of like my version of TickStrike. And we have a lot of fun in there too. But you know, we've got some, you know, 120 folks. I'm not actively seeking, explicitly seeking, chasing, you know, additional participants. But we are still certainly inviting those that are interested, those that are looking for a venue where you know, you want a strong supportive network. And I feel so far more confident now than I did 3 weeks ago when we got this going, that we are changing, not me, but we in this effort, in this team, is changing the nature of trading chat rooms. And it's changing the nature of how a trading community works and can collaborate over the internet. The combination of data streaming and the network of professionals and the audio narration, again, I feel so much stronger now than I did when we were planning this, based on the feedback of the participants. And I want to let people know that you know, would be doing the industry a disservice if we did not do that. So you know, we certainly invite you to join us if you're interested. If not, again, you know, find ways to get these benefits. There are other good venues out there. Find ways to take advantage of that without it affecting your trading. You know, one of my concerns and fears in doing this was that it might be detrimental to someone's trading, and I believe very strongly in the Hippocratic Oath, above all, do no harm, and that concern has turned out to be baseless, basically. So anyway, you know, I certainly invite all of you. I'm still hanging on to the charter rate for the near future, but we're also looking at bringing in some more staff, and we're looking at bringing in some guest speakers and continue to build out the infrastructure. So you know, I'm trying to do everything I can to keep that, but I also want to be able to provide the value and benefit for everybody, and we are among the lower priced services out there for the value that's provided. So you know, when I hear someone say that he paid for 5 months of service in the first day, you know, is that a little bit of luck in terms of timing? Yeah, it might be. But, you know, this is something where I told someone tonight, if we can't provide, you know, an exponential benefit over and above the monthly investment in this asset, and that's how I view it again, then we shouldn't be doing this. So if it sounds promotional and salesy, I do apologize, but I do want to let folks know what's happening. If you want to know more about it, please, reach out to me, reach out to Robin, and reach out to some of the traders who would be glad to give you their firsthand experience, good, bad, and indifferent in terms of what's happening here. We finally gotten now to a cadence after 3 weeks where I can take a bit of a breath, and hone my own trading while I'm trading while I'm doing all of this, but the focus, given the importance of the narration, the focus and the sizing needs to be adjusted still, and I'm also working still at onboarding a trader, so I'm still working through that. But I'm in a bit of a reflective period right now of looking back and asking myself, was this the right thing to do? The answer is most definitely. Is there more that we can do to improve? Absolutely. Is it changing the landscape of the trading world in terms of this sort of a venue? I really believe it is, and it has nothing to do with me. It has all to do with the people that are involved and in investing their time and talents and giving back and supporting other traders and all of that. So, who knows what this will look like in a few years, but I'm in this for a long haul. As I told the team, I gave up in real dollars about a $3 million contract with my former employer over a 5-year period because I wanted to do this, and this is where my passion is, and this is where I'm going to be. So, that's kind of where we're at. So I wish everybody the best of world and best of success in trading and in life. There was certainly an unfortunate tweet that I retweeted today that's going around the industry with respect to one of our fellow brothers and sisters, not in our room, but somebody in the trading industry who lost some of his family today in an accident, and our heart and prayers go out to you. I can't even imagine what that is to go through something like that. We have, as you may know, a subset of our room, along with some other folks, that gather at 6:30 a.m. Eastern every morning, and we're using Tony Dungy's An Uncommon Life book, which is Christian based. So it's a subset of people that are interested. There's no pressure in participating. There's no exclusionary portion to it, but we do start that off each day. And those of us that are involved find it very worthwhile. There are a lot of sports themes there, a lot of competitive themes, and a lot of themes about living life. And we will certainly include that unfortunate tragedy in our prayers tomorrow. So having said that, I wish you all a great day tomorrow and a wonderful, safe holiday if you are in the States, and a great trading week and continued success. All right, take care. Bye.